You're listening to Get the Chip.
I think you brought up a very crucial talking point that I wasn't even planned at all, but we got to jump into it. You brought up the boy Pandemic P. This dude was playing trash, man. And I'm a Paul George guy. Like, I think PG is tight, but he was playing trash. I don't know if it was the talking with Dame that got him off or what, but I don't know what happened to him. He was playing garbage, man. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay. So if we're gonna do it, let's do it. I'm fine to talk about PG. We can hop into it.
What are your thoughts? I just kind of gave mine.
I'm gonna go back to this. See, most people. That's why I'm looking forward to doing this, because a lot of people don't realize this. So it just so happens I was at your house when we were watching the USA team practice. Remember?
I remember that 100%. We were with my pops.
Correct. PG went up for the I don't remember if it was a layup or dunk. But, he was just a casual.
No, it was a block. It was a block.
Really?
He was chased down blocking somebody. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just remember the play, and I just remember seeing his foot ankle sideways, and it just looked like it didn't register. But before that, remember PG was on the ascension. Remember, he was trying to challenge LeBron in the East, right?
He was going head to head with Bron. When Bron was on Miami, he was on Indiana, bro. I'll never forget the game. They were going head to head, and then LeBron had to dap him up at halftime because he was balling. Like I said, I'm a PG guy. I like PG.
Right. So I'm taking it way back there. So PG was already just next level, just talent wise, and I'm a Kobe guy, so I was like, okay, this dude might. And at the time, I definitely didn't care for the way LeBron played. Anyway. So PG was already at a certain height, has a catastrophic injury, has to crawl all the way back to where he's at the point where right before the trade, to fast forward some years to or getting over to OKC to fight back, regardless of the skill, just the mental aspect of it, to fight back from being that good of a player, have a catastrophic injury that's just unhuman, and then gets back to that level. That just takes a certain kind of mental toughness, but also I think it's draining. So he goes from being super good to where he's got to sit down for however long the recovery time was. He's still playing pretty good. Then he gets over to OKC. That didn't really work out. And now I just feel like it was just fatigue, man. Just mentally, just all the obstacles he's had to deal with and overcome over the last 5 years or so. That injury, the trade, not really working out with Russ and Melo, then getting to LA, the Clippers, where, in the opinion of everybody, they were supposed to be the favorites. It was going to be a cakewalk, and it just wasn't. I just think that's why he was just. I just feel like that's just hard, man. That's just hard for anyone to do. So I just think that he could be playoff P, but I just think that's just a lot, man. That dude's been through a lot. If you really look at where he was at, challenging LeBron, and then had to essentially start from nothing, and then
have to build that up all the way from the bottom. Yeah, I can see that. That's a great point. And he did bounce back, like you said, to have a catastrophic injury like that, where you almost got to learn how to re-walk on that leg and then come back and then be competing at the highest level. Yeah, that says something about his character, right, to be able to do that. 100%.
And then to trust it. So, like, to get over all of that, and then he's at, okay, PG. Remember how how excited I was. Russ is my second favorite player after Kobe. How excited me and everyone were thinking how it was going to work out with him and Russ, and it didn't. So then he goes to the Clippers, and it was supposed to work out, and then it didn't. And on top of that, they're in the bubble. And then, of course, all of us are people. We have personal lives and families and kids and stuff. That's just a lot, man. So I just think he was checked out, man. Not maybe. I remember he said it. I think he did an interview while he was in the bubble, right? He went through like a depression. He was hearing what people were saying. So
I do remember that he did.
So I guess, like, to answer your question, like, my take on it, I just think that that's just a lot of obstacles, man, for anyone to overcome, no matter how talented you are. And I think the lesson learned for me and really anybody is just, if you really are playoff P or whatever, just show it. Don't even say nothing, because if you say something, the internet goons are coming for you.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Be on the lookout for the next release, as we drop new content multiple times a week. Or you could just subscribe so you make sure that you don't miss it.